Hello.
We had some early people. I saw, Lisa, you noticed them. Hello, Bex. That is my sister-in-law. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Lindsay. Well, you guys are early. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Scott. We're getting all the family here now. And a hello from Zach, James and William, who are my nephews.
We're collecting all the fowls.
Yep. Hello. 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 There's another one.
Hello.
And the other one.
And another one.
A foul family affair.
So how are you both? How is everyone else today?
I'm ecstatic because I got the days off for Yalk. There was trepidation yesterday when I said to my colleague, "Oh, my Yalk dates have changed for next year. They're not actually happening end of July. They're happening beginning of July." She turns around and says, "I'm off beginning of July," because she had a car show in the south of France. I went, "Well, fuck," and I was like, "Can I know the dates? Because then I might not be able to go to Yalk." But then she told me the dates, and she comes back on the Wednesday, and then I would leave on the Thursday. So we'd be together for one day, and then I'd be able to get the Thursday, Friday, and the Monday off. So I'm ecstatic that I can go to Yalk for the full 3 days. Then, to top it off, I ended up getting, as you can see by the title, approved for the Defy the Night arc on NetGalley. So I'm on like cloud 9 right now.
I'm loving this Liv. This excitable Liv is great. Absolutely great.
Literally, this morning, I, in capital letters, sent a message to Liv. I won a Defy the Night arc. I won one of the competitions over Yalk at Home to win a physical arc. And she come back with like something like, "Oh my God," or something. And then was like, "I got accepted for it on NetGalley." And then I checked my emails. I had also been accepted for it on NetGalley. So I'm going to have a physical and
my NetGalley percentage is abysmal. I need to start. I've read a lot of the books. I just haven't reviewed them from like 3 years ago.
Yeah, don't worry. I've got a book that came out in November 2019 on mine that I haven't read. Oops.
See, I've only just started with the NetGalley.
True. Bell's Collector's
So this
Edition.
is my first NetGalley book, and I could not be more excited.
Don't fall into the trap that I did and just request everything you can and then not read.
Yeah, that's my
I've
issue.
requested.
It's not actually your first, because your first was A Curse So Dark and Lonely back when you first had NetGalley.
Yes, that was true. And then I deleted it because I wasn't reading any of the NetGalley books, so I was just like...
Yes, Tony, I am.
Hello.
It's insane. I'm loving it.
What's everyone reading? We know what Liv's reading.
Well, you say that I've got 6 pages left of One Last Stop. 6 pages, and then I can read Defy the Night. So...
Good.
6 pages, and then Defy the Night.
Lisa is hugging her book.
It's so cool. I love it. I've got like...
I'm so happy. There. Yes.
I love Rikus even more than I did before.
Rikus is amazing. I am reading an e-arc on my Kindle for If This Gets Out, which I'm so excited for. I don't have to read it yet because it doesn't come out till like December, January, but I need to read it. So, and also this is my Sebastian prompt because it's about a boy band. So, music. So, yeah. Yay for a hype to live. Can't wait for 3-day Yalk too. Yes. Lisa, you're reading Shellcaster.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to start my arc of the German translation for Keeper of the Lost Cities. Nice.
Never seen that. I've never read that even.
Yeah, me and...
Where's Sharon going?
Yeah, she always goes as well. We've had our tickets since about January 2020, as has Charlie. But then obviously that was for July 2020, which got cancelled. Then it rolled over to July 2021, which got cancelled. So let's hope third time lucky with July 2022. But our tickets have just keep getting rolled because they don't want to give refunds. unless you can't make the new date, which
Yeah.
there's no way I'm not going to that date. So I would make sure.
Have you just got the normal 3-day pass, not like the £260 pass?
The 200 and that I don't know that the 260 pass, that's like a diamond pass for a certain guest. I don't do those.
No, I was reading it and I'm just like,
that basically gets you. That doesn't even get you entry. That just get you. You pick a specific diamond pass for a guest, and you get an autograph, a photo shoot, and something else with that guest. I've never done that.
I'm new. No.
NetGalley is a deep, deep rabbit hole.
It is. Yes, Jamie, you do.
Yes, you do, Jamie. Yes,
Jamie
you do.
in Yalkland.
Oh no, I realised today I can't go to Yalk because my mum's off mid-July for the West Highland Way, so she wouldn't get the time off for me to go as well. Oh no. Oh, I'm sad. Finishing up As Good as Dead. Ooh. Reading Curse.
I've never read it.
I'm loving it.
You need to read it. I love Bridget.
Reading The Kingdom. Let me know what you think of it, because I did really enjoy it, and I hope you do too. Reading The Life and Death of Charlie St. Cloud. I'll be reading Strange Tricks, as will my mum, because they are buddy reading it. I do know what Scott's going to be reading. He's going to be reading The Martian, because he has borrowed our mum's copy of it. Mine are transferred Yalk tickets from 2020. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh wait, no, what are you reading? Hopefully by next week I can start The Martian. What are you reading today then? Because you said, you know what I'm going to be reading. I don't. I'm reading The Colour of Magic. Nice. The Kingdom's so good. I'm finished my nails, then packing and going to continue Dead Popular by Sue Woolman. Nice.
I'm so tempted to just finish Charmcaster and go straight onto Soulbinder because I'm into Castell mode, but I've got all them to read.
You have a TBR.
I do.
Have a TBR.
To be fair,
I mean, I
changing my
say
TBR.
that. Yeah, if it's something that will fit one of the prompts.
Because that's what I've done. I've
Switch it
changed.
out.
I did have originally Shadow Kissed by Rochelle Mead for my book with Death, but I've decided to read Defy the Night instead.
Oh, I might have a gander.
See, I can't fit Defy the Night for any of the prompts I haven't yet filled, so I'm just going to add it.
Cover.
Colourful cover.
It's not though, because it's not. It's a dark.
No,
colour.
mine could be colourful cover. I'm not thinking about you.
Oh yeah.
Thinking about me. I've already got it out. It's already over there.
It has got like bright green on it.
Yeah.
And if you put the whole series together, that's very colourful.
Colourful covers. Done.
Hey. There you go.
There we go.
Sorted. Me and Lisa are gonna be buddy reading this next week.
Oh. Let
I'm
me know
very
your
excited
thoughts,
to read it.
Jamie.
Yes, I hope you like it. Oh, Jamie, did you finish Realmbreaker? If so, did you love it? Because I need to know.
I've not read any of their books. Don't hate me.
I've read all of them except Realmbreaker. But to be fair, that's just the entire Red Queen series. Yeah, I can't leave Strider home alone for a weekend or home alone like 18 hours. Yeah. Well, there'll be literally everyone's vlogs are going to be.
Can you imagine? That weekend is just going to be like, just after that weekend, it'll be like, Yalk vlog, meeting new friends.
What I'm loving is the fact that I have never done a Yalk whilst vlogging, because back when I used to do YouTube back in the day, I never used to vlog things like Yalk. So I'm really excited to vlog Yalk. I'm also thinking of, because I tweeted yesterday about like, can we all do a massive like meetup? So I'm on the fence about maybe creating a Discord, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to be in charge of a Discord. But like anyone that wants to join the meetup, whether they're a booktuber or just someone that watches booktube, and going Yelp can join. Yeah.
What we can do.
Because I don't want to do it for booktubers, because there's book bloggers, there's bookstagrammers, there's book talk, and there's people that just enjoy watching the content. So
what we could do is, because you can you could create it, but I could be admin on it, so that we would share responsibility for it.
We could do. I'm going to think about what sort of like channels on there we would have. We'll discuss it. We will discuss it.
Because
it doesn't have to be done right now. Because obviously it's like 11 months.
A year away.
329 days.
Liv's not counting at all.
380.
I might pop off mid-sprint. Oh no, I was just reading the comment.
384 days until Disney.
I mean, I have a Disney trip sooner than that, but not a Florida trip sooner than that.
No.
I might pop off mid-sprint because my sister might want to play video games together tonight. Oh, nice. Video games. I need to get back into playing video games. It's been a while. Yes.
Should we stream together? That'd be fun.
Can see it might be slow maybe for some people, but I loved the character. So 5 stars. Oh, it fills me with joy. Not only that you enjoyed it, but that I think I'm going to love it. Yay!
Yay!
I love that everyone is going Yelp. It's going to be amazing. Yes, do a meetup.
I still need to buy my Yelp tickets.
Yes, we can video call people that aren't there.
Let's do some live shows. Like, this is Yelp.
Hello.
Can I ask
Liv
what
with her
you're laughing about?
countdowns.
Oh, the countdowns.
The countdowns.
Yeah. Jamie, do
I might
it.
get my tickets now. Don't even know if I can get it off work, but worth the risk. I mean, if you've got tickets for something, just say that you had them booked from 2020, and obviously these are the new dates, so it's a pre-booked thing.
Yep. Throw caution to the wind, Jamie. It's Yelp. I'm sorry. It's with my first ever Yelp. I'll be 34, and it will be my first ever Yelp.
Hello. Thank you.
I look a mess, but thank you.
I'm like so tired and it's so hot. See you at Yelp. Yep, Barb.
Drinking out of my
very much looking forward to it. Right. Shall we go straight in with a half an hour sprint?
Yeah.
Remember the first year I went and you called out to me across the room? I literally just saw it. I was like, that's Abby from Instagram. I was just like, Abby. Because I'm pretty sure Emma was also with Abby. And then that year, we bumped into Emma and her husband at Disneyland Paris. Brilliant. I love it. Yeah, my mum's first ever Yelp was 2019.
Ooh.
No, it was not.
No, it was 2018.
No,
because you went
it was
with
2017. No.
Oh.
It was 2017 because that was the year we met Bernard Cribbins.
Oh, of course.
It was 2017.
Becca is forceful with this.
It's okay, Lisa. I've never been to Yelp either.
Time is together, Tony.
Oh, she corrected it. It's fine. She knew she had messed up. I would be so stuck because also movie and Comic-Con the same weekend. Like, I'd be wanting to do it both. Oh, Ashley, honestly, you should see me at Yelp. I have a schedule. I have notebooks. I time everything perfectly so I can do both photo shoots and meeting movie stars and everything, and all the Yelp stuff as well. I'm a pro at it by now. I've been doing it since 2016.
Literally, I learned my tips from her. Things are highlighted, printed out. Tickets are in bold files so that you can just pull it out. Like, honestly, it's scheduled.
I need your organisational skills, Becca.
Don't worry, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a Yelp tips video near a Yelp. I've got it all planned.
Oh, I love it so much. Just give me so many happy vibes.
Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa was amazing. We're not going to start talking about
Jason
that
Momoa.
again. We talked
Jason
about my
Momoa's
embarrassing moment. I haven't met everyone. I wish I had. But any more people that I meet, I don't know where the pictures are going to go because I've run out of space on that little section of wall, which is where I put all my pictures. So I'm going to have to rethink it before next year because who knows who's going to be there. I was going to say we need a tips video. I got ya. Becca needs to teach me Yelk film and movie con organisation. Again, I got ya. Got this. I'm good at this. Jason Momoa.
I reckon I might just get
Right.
Oh, tell me where you are then, Becca, and travel. Are you just travelling every day?
Yeah. Straight up, I'm going to recommend for audiobook the Spellslinger series by Sebastian D. Castell, which is the series that Lisa's currently reading, but you're on book 2.
Joe Jameson is a legend. Joe Jameson,
the narrator is the best. And it is such a funny series. It's amazing.
He's a great voice actor.
He is. He's like the god tier audiobook narrator. Right, let's see if it's going to actually work today. With how my internet's been, I'm not holding out hope.
Ooh! Liv's working her magic. Wrong side.
Okay, so half an hour, so I'll see you then.
Yay!
It's going to work. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
So we had a few comments. If it's the same weather like the year I went, I'm going to bring a mini fan with me. Honestly, it does not help that the roof of the building is like glass. So if it's hot, like the sun's just beating down. So yes, mini fans are definitely needed. Timer off, timer on, live off.
Yeah, I was muting myself and then I accidentally pressed the X button on my thing, so I came back.
I'm gonna guess Marlene has gone by now, but bye, just in case. Oh hey, didn't know about these sprints. Got to walk the dog quick thing in the time. Join. Yeah, sleeping sprints sound good. I am so tired. I kept yawning through that sprint, which is a good sign.
I kept stopping. I tried to stop looking at you because I was like,
I was like trying to hide it. I was like, I'm not yawning.
You're not good at hiding it.
No. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one.
Why?
No, doesn't want to work. What's happening? There we go.
Hey.
40 pages. Nice. 16. Welcome back. 25. 22. 24. 46. How did you two do?
I read don't know how many pages because I've got it on audiobook, so I read like 4 chapters, but don't know how many pages that is.
Nice.
So I finished One Last Stop.
4 stars?
4 stars. Very good book. I do recommend. The slow start was what, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a slow start, but I did feel like it needed that slow start, if that makes sense. It needed to build up, but I'm not a fan of slow starts. So hence why it's a 4 star, not a 5 star. But yeah, good book. And then I managed to do 3% of Defy the Night.
Nice. I managed to do 9% of If This Gets Out, and I'm like fangirling over this because like this is like fan fictions I've read. Obviously well, I would say it's better written than fan fictions, but I've read some really good fan fictions, so it's like on the level of the fan fictions I've read. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I'm only 9% in. I'm so excited I got an e-arc of this. Like, I did not want to wait until it actually come out in like December, January time. So I'm very, very excited to be reading it. He's reading Lost Symbol by Dan Brown. 10 pages. Nice.
Never read any Dan Brown.
Hello. Gonna be starting my book for Chip. Yay! Which book are you reading for Chip? I know you, I think you did say in your TBR video, but there was a lot of books in that video. I've never read any Dan Brown. It's not really my sort of thing. I know my mum and my sister have been very slowly reading the books, but it's not my sort of thing. So, I'm not.
I want to try it because it's got some things in it that I think I might like, but I more watch those kinds of shows than read about them in books. You know, I watch them in films or shows, but yeah.
Yeah, and I think only the first 2 got made into films, and that was Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
Yeah.
Your e-arc, Becca, did you get it from NetGalley?
Yes.
It's called If This Gets Out, isn't it?
Yes.
It's no longer on there. I wanted to request it.
Oh no. Oh.
They've taken it off.
This is a good question. How are people doing with their prompts? I'm on my 5th. I am on my 6th and my 7th because I'm buddy reading a book. And then this is another one. So I'm on my 6th
I'm
and
so
7th.
behind. I feel so behind.
me. I've done 2 prompts and I'm on my 3rd. So I did
I need to
6
refer to my
Crimson
bullet
Cranes.
journal because I don't know.
6 Crimson Cranes is my colourful cover. One Last Stop was my cheesy cover. Or cheesy cover. Cheesy prompt for Gus Gus. And then Defy the Night for my Ray prompt for Death.
See, I can't remember what the mad shit was, but I've done. Well, I'm only on my second one because Caraval wasn't on my TBR, my readathon TBR. Well, neither was Akamath. And I read both of those books last week, so I'm only on my second prompt of the Royal Readathon, but my 4th book of the month.
Nice. Yeah, I do have 2 other books on the go, but they're buddy reads as well, and they're not for my prompts.
Although I
Because this
could
is me,
class
and I went
Akamath as
overboard.
death. I might use Akamath for death.
You could.
Because that's death. Let's go that. So yeah, I'm on my third prompt. Yay.
Huh?
Is there an Akamath?
Technically, I can't say why, but technically, yes.
Message me on.
I'll do it on the next sprint.
Yeah.
I'm over 50 pages into The Kingdom and enjoying it. Don't want to stop reading it, which surprises me, as like 50 is usually a struggle for me a day. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. The books are much better than the movies. I mean, this applies to almost everything. Almost.
Oh.
Yeah. Get my mum. She's on her 6th.
No.
Check
She's
you
like
out,
flying through them. I've completed 2 prompts and on my 3rd, but no idea what it will be for. Yet, to be fair, I feel like I have like completely come out of the slump I was in July, which I'm so grateful for. Because, you know.
Is that a Lumicrate one? Can I see there, Liv?
This is, I think it's a Lumicrate.
Fairy Loot Blood and Honey.
There we go.
It was from the Fairy Loot Blood and Honey box.
Yeah, Becca got it for me for Christmas. Birthday.
I missed out on that book.
Yeah, I missed out on it as well because I hadn't read Serpent and Dove. And then I read Serpent and Dove, was like, I need all the Serpent and Dove merch that I can get.
I still bought the book.
Yes, but you got Serpent and Dove in the Fairy Loot box. I didn't get Serpent and Dove in the Fairy Loot box.
This is true. Should I read Pages and Co. or City of Ghosts? I have not read Pages and Co. So I'm picking City of Ghosts because I love that, and my mum agrees, City of Ghosts, because that's such a good series. I still need to read book 3, but I haven't got to it. I think I'm going to wait until October now because it's bound to fit in some sort of prompt on a readathon in spooky season.
I still need to read 2 and 3.
Hey,
just joined. Gonna switch between 2 audiobooks. Ooh, which 2? But yeah, no, I've read Tunnel of Bones. You're cold, and then there's me wearing like a spaghetti strap top.
I'm like,
I'm
just gonna snuggle up.
Though. I don't have my fan on. It's not that hot at the moment. It was warm earlier. But that also could be because I was doing gardening.
Probably.
Yay, using that for Chip. I hope you like it. I love it. It's brilliant. It's so funny. The main character's best friend is the best. Zach is on page 38 of Harry Potter. Nice. Oh, the Selection and Legendborn are the 2 audiobooks. Nice.
Oh,
I really
I've got
like the
Legendborn
audiobook of the Selection series. I listened to them on audio and I really enjoyed them on audio. They were really good. Have not read Legendborn yet. But I'm thinking
I've got
I'm
it,
gonna
but
go
I've
for
not
the
read
audiobook.
it.
Yeah, I've got the physical copy, but the writing's really small, so I'm going to audiobook it. And I've seen so many people say the audiobook's really good, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to audiobook it. But yeah, just joined. We'll be reading The Once and Future Witches. I hope you enjoy it. I still have not read that.
Neither have I.
I've had it for almost a year. No, actually, I've had it about a year because I have the e-arc of it and I have the physical copy.
I saw that
haven't read
Ashley
it.
liked it from a Frolic Through Fiction and I bought it.
Well, it came in a Luma crate like last November, I think it was. I think it was the November
I'm still
box
debating
last
whether
year.
I want a Luma crate because I see some boxes and I'm like, gee whiz, wow. And then I see some other boxes and I'm like, meh. But the special edition books, they don't do them as special edition as Fairly do. And I'm just...
They're getting there. A Luma crate never used to do reverse dust jacket art, and their last 2 boxes, the book has had reverse dust jacket art. And
Well,
Yeah,
I
I've seen that.
used to get Fairy Loot and a Luma crate way back when, like 2 or 3 years ago, and they never used to have reversible dust jackets. And then I started getting Litjoy, and they were always doing reversible dust jackets. And now Luma crate and Fairy Loot especially, have started doing reversible dust jackets.
I got Fairy Loot back in like 2017 when they first launched, and their like special edition hardbacks were literally hardbacks with a signed booklet. Like that is what their special edition hardbacks were. I love seeing the progression between what they were then and like what kind of like stuff they have in it now. And I got my little Groot keyring from a Fairy Loot box.
Aww. I think I started getting Fairy Loot in... I started getting it just before their either 1st or 2nd year anniversary. I think it might have been their 1st. I'm not sure. But then I stopped getting it for a bit because I wasn't really enjoying it. And then I started getting it again. And then I started getting a Luma crate. And then I started getting Litjoy because I have no control. And I used to get Book Box Club as well, but I cancelled that one because I wasn't reading the books. None of the books interested me. Like out of the entirety of 2020, I literally read 2 of the books.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
See, I started when they first launched, and then I stopped for a long time. I only started up again last year. So all these special editions, like the rest of the series of Caraval and all this that have come in between, I've just missed them all. So I got the special edition of Stranger Dreamer, but not Music Nightmares. But like those kinds of series are going to be mismatched now.
Yeah.
Annoys me, but Olaf, Abu, and I had so much fun finding those little clips on Blipsy.
I love
video.
those. When you
Olaf was
I was
like,
yes, there's going to be clips. The I've Been Impaled is the best. I love that. Oh, but yeah, no, I really enjoyed the little clips. Even if you did forget Pascal.
I know. I couldn't actually find like an actual clip of Pascal, but I can't believe I missed like 2 of the prompts. But yeah, I won't go back to refilm any of it because I was so tired editing that. I was just like, nope, let's just put more pictures of Pascal in here with his like grumpy face, like.
But yeah, I'm just like
and I think you've convinced me to get Litjoy. Not that you've had to do much convincing. You were just like, I like it. It's quarterly. I'm like, okay.
See, I think I'm actually gonna stop getting it after this year. So I was gonna stop after their August box, but then they announced the add-on. No, it wasn't the add-on. It was the Teacup fandom, wasn't it?
Teacup fandom.
November box, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna get the November box and then cancel, just because I want to keep getting it, and I know it's quarterly, but I can't afford to get 3 boxes anymore, and because Litjoy is from America, I just can't do it, which is a shame
It's
because
almost
I've
like
been enjoying
double
it.
the price of
Yeah.
like Litjoy and Lumicrate and Fairy Loot.
I mean, it's not. It works out to, if you don't get any add-ons, it's like 46 quid. But that's if you don't get customs charges, which we haven't been, touch wood. But yeah. But then there's the add-ons, which you don't have to buy the add-ons, but they're usually really nice add-ons. And I got 3 add-ons for the August box.
Have you seen the pen that comes with the special edition box that they're doing for the Mortal Instruments they're doing, or whatever they're doing, the special edition thing for? It's like a special edition pen.
That's one of the add-ons. It's just a shame I'm not spending that for the books, because I don't think they're
nice.
worth it. They're not nice.
I calculated
shipping is like $60.
$62.
No,
I
$70.
calculated. It was 65.
70. Round up.
I calculated how much it would cost, and it came something like £280 for 6 books and shipping. But that's not including any add-ons that you want either. So you're looking well into the £300 by the time that you've added on the add-ons that you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't worth it for me.
No.
Especially,
and the books are not pretty.
Like
the books are pretty, I'd be like,
they're not.
Yes.
Like, not only are the book designs not great, but the slipcase is disgusting.
It looks like cardboard.
I'm sorry
that
to
a
the
kid
artist.
could put together. I'm like,
I love the slipcases for the Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron, and when the next Chain of book comes out, the Last
Chain of
Hours
Thorns.
trilogy. Was it Chain of Thorns?
Thorns.
When that comes out, I will be getting the 3rd book because I've got the other 2. But they're really pretty, and like the foiling on it is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I was really I wouldn't get them because the Mortal Instruments isn't my favourite out of Cassandra's. If they were doing an Infernal Devices one like the Illumicrate one, the Illumicrate did, I would be all over it. But
don't talk to me about the Illumicrate one. I'm still not happy with the size of them. They're tiny.
Oh.
They are still in the box. I can't bring myself to put them on my shelf because they're a different size to the rest of my Cassie hardback collector's editions, and I'm not happy.
Things I got, like, when I signed back up to Fairy Loot last year, because I'm a sucker for a pretty cover, and I saw that had been released, I was like, oh my god, so pretty. I didn't know that it was part of a series. Didn't know that the first one was already out. I was like, ooh, pretty book. I did the same with the Becky Chambers one as well. So I just bought it, and then they were like, oh my god, the second in a series. I was like, what? And then I realised she done fucked up.
Yeah. See, I didn't get the Becky Chambers one because I've got that entire series on paperback. So I was like, I'm not having, and the first book is literally impossible to get on hardback. So yeah. I'm just gonna get the paperback. I
might just sell the book, to be fair.
Just subscribe to Illumicrate's book only option just in time for September. Oh, Empire of the Vampire. That's going to be one of my 4 copies of that book, and I'm so excited because Jay Christoph has said that's going to be his favourite one. I'm excited to see what they do to it.
I'm really happy to be getting that book because I wouldn't go out of my way to buy a Jay Christoph book because I don't think they're my style of books. But by the fact it's coming in a book box, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go in September. Or not in September. I don't think I won't read it until the middle of next year, knowing me. But I'm going to give it a go.
I've seen a few people say they wish Fairy Loot did a book only option, though, which Jamie is one of those people. It's a shame they don't. Also, did you say pen lease? My mum is obsessed with pens. But yes.
It's such a cute pen. It's like $30, but I would pay that for that. Because it is a nice pen.
But you also have to wait until they actually go up onto the store for the people that aren't just doing it as add-ons. What happened to the Illumicrate romance box? I was so ready, and then July sort of threw stuff at me, and I didn't have the money to get it when it went on sale, and then it sold out, which I'm gutted about, because that was going to be.
I didn't even see it go on sale. I got the email that said, "Sorry, there's been an error. We'll let you know when it's sorted." And I didn't get an email to say that there'd been, because we got an email saying, it's ready, sort of thing, and then we got like an apology saying that there's been an error, and I didn't get the email that says it was fine again, so I just spent the money that I'd saved to get it.
I didn't even get the error email. I just got the email saying it's ready to order.
Yeah, there was an issue with it, and then they took it off.
Oh.
Yeah, I got all three. I got the original "Go for it," then the "Sorry," and then "We're back up. Thank you for your patience."
No,
I only got the original "Go for it" one.
But the thing is that I was in a similar position as you, Becca. I wanted to get it, but I just didn't have the money to buy it at the time that it went on sale.
Yeah.
And I was kind of thinking about it, and realistically, you can only get 2 boxes a month.
Yeah.
And I'm already getting 3 every quarter. Although I will be stopping literally end of the year.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't add another monthly box.
It's not monthly though.
Is it quarterly?
I think it's quarterly.
Yeah, it's quarterly.
See,
I've now started to get that Abraxas box. So
yeah, I saw that.
They are kind of in the position now where Fairy was in 2017. So you get hardback copies of books, but they're not a special edition. But like, it's supporting small business in it, and she's dead excited because like this is her third month, and she put a post with the day saying that she's almost sold out of the boxes. So amazing. I was buzzing for her. So yeah.
Aww. Yeah, so I agree with Abby about this. Some of the items are not great. They can be very hit and miss. Like for Fairy Loot, the April box, literally the only items I've kept from the April box was the tarot cards. I haven't even kept the book. But then there's other months, like May, knocked it out of the park for me. So it is very hit and miss. I like when they put useful items.
Stuff like a standee. I mean, an acrylic standee. What?
I mean, I quite like that item because I get to have Wrath on my bookshelf. But
I've got Wrath in the cards.
Yeah, my mum's getting 2 copies. My mum's getting 2 copies of Empire the Vampire.
I've done the Waterstones pre-order. I didn't know Lumicrate were doing a thingy.
I love that you have 4. I was lucky enough. I say lucky enough. I was lucky enough to get the Goldsboro one, but that was after like 4 or 5.5 hours on that website trying to get it. It took that long for me to get it. I'm getting Goldsboro, Waterstone Special Edition, Forbidden Planet Special Edition, and then the Illumicrate one. I can't think what other edition are you getting, Abby? Because I'm trying to think what other editions there are. Possibly, I am going to need to get the American one because I like the cover and it's different.
How is it like some of the covers that I've seen for those American versions? I'm like, oh my god, if I had the money.
I find that it's really hit and miss.
See, I have the US and the UK hardbacks of the entire Nevernight trilogy because I couldn't choose which one I liked more.
See, I'm always a little bit like chalk and cheese with American covers. I either love it, it's an amazing cover, or I'm like, what the hell have you done to the cover? Like, what is that?
Yeah. It's going to be your first Christoph.
It's going to be my first Christoph book as well, Jamie. What do you read?
Mine as well.
I've seen the little snippets J. Christoph has been putting out, and I am ready for this.
Saucy.
It's not going to be for everyone. Not going to be for everyone, but it's going to be for me.
I'm ready for
my
the
mum really
violence.
Liked the Nevernight series.
It's crazy. Am I sadistic that I want the violence? Shocked. Is that me? Huh? Am I a bad person that I just want all the violence?
No, because it's fictional violence, so it's fine. Fictional. I was quite shocked my mum liked the Nevernight series. I didn't think she would, because it can be quite descriptive of the violence sometimes, but she loved it, so winning. I'm going to give Nevernight a go if I enjoyed Empire of the Vampire. Yes, it is the American edition. I've not pre-ordered American edition. I'm just going to get one at some point. What was April Bright and Power? I think Bright and Power was March. April was the Prison Healer, and it had that From Blood and Ash tote bag, which I was very excited for, and then got it and I was like, that looks nothing like what they should look like. And I know it's fan art, but for me that was not Poppy and Hawk. And I wasn't happy.
I've got the Prison Healer. I've not read it yet, but I've not heard great reviews about that book.
Yeah, I didn't hear initial good first reviews. That sentence made no sense, but you know what I mean. But then the longer it's been out, the more bad reviews or not great reviews. But yeah,
Ro did not like it. Like, did you watch Ro's vlog of it trying to struggle through it? I was like, oh my.
Yeah, I was loving that.
Oh,
but she still went and bought the Gilded Cage. She still went and bought the sequel. I love it.
Like, I'll give it a second chance. I'm like, you go spend that coin on Fairy Lou.
Buzzing for vampire books. We know Charlie's ready for my vampire books.
She's not twinkling in the light. Do you know what I mean?
I know Charlie got the Goldsborough because she managed to get it just before I did. I was still struggling to get onto the website, and she got the Forbidden Planet. Charlie, did you get the Waterstones one as well? I think you did.
I got the one. I did get the signed one. I got the exclusive, but not exclusive and signed.
I think I just got the exclusive one. I don't care if it's signed. I want the exclusive content and
That's
like
what
exclusive
I did
cover.
For Crescent City 2.
Same.
Was I went
I
for
care
the
if it's signed.
Yeah.
I just want.
I kind of. Because I read the blurbs for both of them, because when I was looking at it, both of them were available, because the signed one sold out now.
Yeah.
But the exclusive one said bonus chapter, and I went yes. But the signed one didn't say with bonus chapter, and I was like, I didn't want to.
I didn't want to chance
get the signed version and not get that bonus chapter. I'd much rather go for the bonus chapter with the the risk of never being able to get a signed Sarah J. Maas book. Then, well, that's a lie. I did have a signed Sarah J. Maas book. I had the signed Kingdom of Ash, but I sold it.
Yeah.
Because the Throne of Glass series is an only.
You haven't finished it.
I haven't finished it, and it's only an okay series for me. Akatar and Crescent City is where Sarah has like outdone herself.
Don't really have the money, but apparently I have no self-control. I am with you on that. And there's a high for Charlie. I was right. Charlie also has the Waterstones one. Reading Once Upon a Broken Heart during the stream. Sam let me borrow her arc. I have the e-arc of this, and I really want to get to it, but I had already planned my TBR. And I was like, I want to read these books, and I don't know if I can't remember if I could fit it for one of the prompts, but if I get time this month, I'm reading it, and if not, it is going on my September TBR because I'm so excited for it.
Which one's that?
That's the Stephanie Garber one, the new one.
Once Upon a Broken Heart.
I'm very excited. Hello. Won't be on long, but I thought I'd use these to catch up on the 2 chapters, 100-ish pages of Lyriel for mine and Becca's buddy read. Well, Fran, if you can only catch up on the first day's worth of pages, which I think is 54 pages, I have not read past that. So if you need to just use today as a catch up of the first day of our buddy read, and then we continue tomorrow, that is fine. If not, I can just read 2 days worth of pages tomorrow because this is me. But hello. It's good so far. This makes me happy. There's a hi, Fran. I'm also going to have ice cream. Oh, nice. Oof. So glad I got the House of Breath and Sky signed exclusive. Nice. Okay, shall we do another sprint?
Yes.
Let's see if it will actually let me do the timer because it kept glitching in the last one. I kept looking up and it was like frozen. I was like, ah. And let's go. see you in half an hour.
I've just requested Once Upon a Broken Heart.
See you in half an hour. Hello.
You could have warned me about near the end. By any chance, do you want to like? What the hell? You could have warned me. I was like, he's streaming down my face. I was like, no.
It's been a while since I read the third book. Oh, I just remembered what happens in the third book. I'm sorry I didn't warn you. It's literally just, I've just remembered what happens at the end of the third one. Oh my god.
I think my heart stopped for like a solid minute. And I was like,
I'm so sorry. Welcome back.
hi, Rosie.
And you've probably gone because it's been like 10 minutes, but good night.
Hi, Abby.
Hello. Welcome. 41 pages, 24. Oh no, to me not warning you. 33 pages and got Yelp tickets.
Yay!
Yes.
I need to get my next
47
month.
pages. You do. Are you towards the end?
Yes, I am. I'm page 398.
I need to start.
This was my comedy prompt.
I mean, it is funny still.
It is, but Jesus.
It's still funny. Just so you know, the end of Charmcasters might make you cry. There you go, warning.
Alright, just 20 pages from the end. It's alright.
Welcome back. 12 pages. I will text you in a minute. Nearly finished the end of chapter 3. 8% of L'Oreal. Lisa, first time I see you on a live, finally.
Hi, lovely. She was the one that was like, I was saying, like, I didn't know whether to do solo lives or not. She was the one in my messages on Twitter, like, I'd come and watch you do solo lives. She was like, proper egging me on, bless her. Love Rosa.
Yay for Jamie getting Yelp tickets. No pages this time, getting kids to bed. I'm off now. Night, Charlie.
Right.
I've never cried at books. I just hope no one dies, then I'm okay. It's just emotional.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
I'm an emotional mess anyway. I could cry at someone really having a happy moment, but
you'll cry at one last
listening to it. Oh, sorry, Kim.
You will cry at one last stop then.
Thanks for the warning. At least someone warned me well in advance of me reading the book.
All right, here's a warning. You're going to cry at Aqua War. There we go. There's a warning for you. And another night for Charlie. I remember crying at Red, White and Royal Blue. And I read that during a 24-hour readathon that we did. Like me and Liv did. And I was reading it at like 5 a.m. So I was already 5 hours into this. I didn't get that much sleep before we started. So my emotions were even like high. Like they were even higher than usual. So I was a mess for that book. I had to go sit in my garden because I was like overheating where I was getting emotional. So I had to go sit in my garden at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Red, White and Royal Blue was a happy cry though, I felt.
I had a few moments where it was sort of like a angry cry, as in like angry for what was happening to the character.
Yeah.
But I can't say anything more than that without spoiling, so I'll shut up. I wish I could cry at books, but I just don't. I was full on sobbing at, what's the name of the book? Live Ship? Is that the first one?
Oh, Ship of Magic.
Ship of Magic, there we go. I was full on sobbing at last night's pages. It was not fun.
Welcome to the world of Hob, my darling. Lots more to come.
If it's that bit in Charmcaster, then I was really crying. I was like, no, please, no. Yes, I can basically guarantee you're thinking of the same bit.
I'll message you on Instagram in a bit, Lauren.
Only thing I can't handle are dogs or animals that are sick or die. Yeah, see, that gets me, like, most of the time more than when it's the human.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cry at lots of books.
Same.
We all do. Like, we are very emotional. Are we having a 24-hour in August? Well, it's funny you should say that, because we haven't said anything, and I don't know yet if Liv's going to join, but I'm kind of going to double it up with Jade's Polathon. And I'm going to try and do the full 36 hours of Polathon because I'm crazy, clearly, because I struggle with 24 hours. But I'm going to try and do the full 36 hours. So...
What date is it? Is it the bank holiday weekend?
It's the Saturday. It's the 28th. So it's midnight. So as it hits the 28th, all the way to midday on the Sunday.
I think I probably will join. Because it gives me a chance to read the books that I haven't managed to read.
Do you know what's going to be hilarious? It's going to fit... Polathon 36 hour is going to finish as our Sunday sprints start, and I'm going to be like a zombie. So I'm probably going to use those sprints to nap.
See, I'll probably only do 24 hours because I can barely do 24 hours, let alone 36 hours.
Well, so, I'm working on the Friday. Is it 28th to Friday?
28th to Saturday.
Oh. And it goes through to midnight on the Sunday?
No, it goes through to midday on the Sunday.
Oh, I'm there with you. I'm doing it. I'm on it. We're on it. We're on it together as a family. Yes, let's do it.
I have very high hopes for Polathon because the 3 books I've picked out, 2 are middle grades and 1 is less than 300 pages because it's the second Ice Planet Barbarians book. So I'm going to finish those super quickly, which means I'm just going to have free reign for the rest of the 36
These are my 3. They're all like middle grades.
Hang on. I just realised something. Jade's meant to be joining us on the 29th.
No, she's not.
Oh, no. No, she's not. Ignore me.
She's not.
It's the week before.
The Thursday before. 27th. Yeah. No, 26th.
I knew it was late 20s, and I was like, hang on a second. What's she doing to herself?
See, me and Lisa have 2 of the same books for our Polathon. We both have Melt and Rainbow Grey.
See, it's fated. It's fate.
I already have read Frostheart, and I was going to do a reread, but then I was like, I want to read the second Ice Planet Barbarians because let's do 2 middle grades and then that. Let's mix it up a bit.
What I'll probably do is I have Rainbow Grey on my TBR for this month, so I might read that. But then my other books, I am going to try and do my Royal Readathon rather than getting more icy books.
Yeah.
Because I need to actually try and finish my Royal Readathon TBR, which I don't think I'll do. My aim is for 4 books. If I reach 5, way. I want my 3rd, so I'm hitting target.
I had to do the Frostheart reread because it's Gav's Frostheart along, and I love Gav. I love Frostheart, so do you know what?
See,
I'm going to go for it.
I've read the first 2 books, so I will, like, I think there's going to be live shows, isn't there? So I'll join the live shows, like, and comment and stuff. But then when we do the 3rd book, I'll actually be reading that for the first time. So I'm looking forward to that because I've pre-ordered it, of course.
Same.
Yeah, please message Lauren what bit it was. Haven't picked anything yet. I want 1 book because I cannot even finish 1 book in 36 hours. That's fair. I think some people have been using Melt by Ellie Fountain for all 3 prompts. I think it works for all 3. But I like to challenge myself. We all know this. I like to go overboard. Might try and do some of the readathon. Yes. Rainbow Grey is so cute. The world building is so clever. I'm so excited for it. Like, so excited. Will you go back to the Assassin's Trilogy after enjoying the Mad Ship? I'm thinking possibly I might just I might just listen to the audiobooks of the second two Farseer books, and just have them as maybe like background sort of audiobooks instead of like sitting there just fully focusing on it. Because I do think I would prefer is the second Fitz trilogy Tawny Man or
Yes.
yeah. So after the live ships, it's Tawny Man trilogy.
Yeah.
And I think I would like that one more. I think the reason I didn't like Assassin's Apprentice was because where it was basically him growing up as a kid, I was bored. Nothing really happened.
Yeah. It does get better in the rest of the trilogy. Like, it's still very much in Fitz's head. So you've got to get used to that perspective. Yeah. But, and like every Hob book, you'll, as you know, you read like the Ship of Magic, it's a slow burn, but there's more happens. There's more like little bits that come into play, and you're like, ooh,
yeah,
what's that?
Like I'm not even 200 pages into Ship of Magic, and so much has happened already. Whereas in Assassin's Apprentice, basically nothing happened for the first, like, literally there was only one part of that entire book that I was like, oh, that's cool, and then it was like chapter 17 or something, and then it was like boring again.
I don't get that bit.
My mum's already chosen what she's reading for Polathon. She'll be reading Melt. She's going to borrow mine.
Hey,
so I'm going to make sure it's the first book I read.
Becca saw it on Becca's TBR. I'm like, oop. Get it.
Happy to help. Love Frostheart. James is an awesome person. He does seem like an awesome person. I've seen Twitter.
He always messages me back. He always comments. He always likes when you tag him and stuff. He's just so engaging. It's brilliant.
I also want to read Assassin's Apprentice, but I need someone who's going to tell me on what page something happens that I don't want to read. I feel like from an earlier comment that you said, I know what part you need to know. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what part of the book it was, but yeah.
Early on.
It's fairly early, yeah. It's in the first half. My mum preferred the second book to the first, and she is now on the third.
Let me know what you think, Sharon.
I don't know if someone's mentioned this as my wife. I went, but who's seen Becca do Bookoplathon? Has she announced it? Has she announced it?
She announced it.
Have I missed this whilst being on sprints? I don't think she's announced it yet, actually. I know she has started doing the Bald because I was like, I was fully ready to have a readathon free month in September. And then it was like, Becca was like, you thought wrong. No, she hasn't yet. Oh yeah, no, she hasn't yet. My mum knows what part in Assassin's Apprentice we're talking about. Need an audiobook? Can you give me some recommendations? Literally, my brain always goes to Spellslinger, but I'm trying to think of some others that have really good narrators.
Frostheart does.
The Cassidy Blake series by Victoria Schwab, like her middle grade series, City of Bones. I really like the narrator of that. She actually sounds a bit like Victoria Schwab, which I actually thought it was at first, and then I looked at the name and I was like, no, that's not her narrating it. I'm trying to think
of good narrators. Caraval. I like the narrator in Caraval.
Skyward by Brandon Sanderson is narrated by Sophie Aldred, who played a companion in classic Doctor Who, and she narrates it so well. I love it so much. I think that really helped my experience with Skyward, her narrating it. I'm trying to think of some others.
If you like something that's a bit historical but has like a bit of a fantastical twist, The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter, I would recommend that to anyone to read anyway. When you're reading it and listening to it and the way that they cut each other off when they're talking and stuff, that's a brilliant one to listen to.
The Bone Season series has a good narrator.
Yes.
I really like the narrator.
I can't really comment on any of these because I don't listen to audiobooks.
you should live. The experience is enhanced exponentially. It's brilliant.
I have not personally listened to the audiobook, but apparently if you listen to the audiobook of the Illuminati series whilst reading them, it is an amazing experience. And I'm actually tempted to get the audiobooks so that I can do a reread of them whilst physically, because obviously the books are multimedia, so you do kind of have to have the physical, but apparently the audiobook along with it is just amazing. But
I'm going to show you my novel.
oh, that's so cute.
I want one.
The board is exciting. She's teased the new board on Instagram.
On Instagram, let's go over to Instagram.
Twitter.
I can't because
I'm
on my phone. Can you send me a photo, Becca, on Messenger?
This is what she's teased. I'm excited. Just do 6 rolls, then has room to mood read. That I think I'm gonna do like 5-6 rolls, and then if I complete those, then I'll do rolls as I go. I think I did that last year.
I didn't partake, so how does it work? Because I know that in the shorter one she did, it was like every 12 hours it changed. What's it like on the month-long one?
So basically she created a whole board for it, and whereas with the 48-hour one, she uses her past boards that she uses for her TBR, but for the month-long one, she creates a new board completely and doesn't use her current ones. And you basically you play a round of Bookopoly yourself, and you'll pick your own prompts, so everyone will have like different prompts. It's based on what each individual person rolls, which I really like because I got to play Bookopoly, which was really fun.
I want to play Bookopoly this September.
Yes.
Yay! Joining the fun.
My sister enjoyed the City of Ghosts audiobook. Haven't even finished one book yet this month. Time flies by too quickly. I'm so slow the last couple of months of reading. Yeah, July was that was me in July. I was ridiculous.
July, I read one book and it was a reread. That was my July.
See, I've got to get out of the habit of kicking myself when I don't read enough. Well, I say enough, I don't read a lot. Like, at the beginning of the year, I was doing like 10, 12, 15 books in a month. Then I had like 2 months where I was out of work where I had 22 books a month. So last month, I was like, when I read about, I was 9 books in total, I was like, oh my God, I failed at life. I've only read 9 books. But I'm just like, that's 9 books in a month. Like, to any person outside the community, that'd be immense.
In my July wrap-up, I had to keep saying, like, I know I keep saying I only read this many books, but I am giving myself a break because of everything that happened in July. But it's still, like, for me, it's not even for, like, BookTube. It's for me personally, I like to read a certain amount. So when I don't hit, I do feel like I failed myself. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I personally want to read a certain amount, but I'm trying to be like nicer to myself. But there's no like competition with reading. So like if you don't read, that's fine. Self-care.
Yeah.
My mum really likes audiobooks. Lindsay does too. I listen to one audiobook, but it's so hard to concentrate. Physical reading goes much easier for me. I have found reading along with an audiobook works really well for me now, but I'm trying not to do it too often because then I feel like I'll fall into this pattern where I will only be able to read like that, and I don't want that to happen.
Literally.
This is why I don't get on with audiobooks, because I read faster than I listen. But I can't listen too fast even when I read because I get distracted by the fact that they're talking too fast.
You would hate me. I had Ship of Magic on 3.5 earlier.
What also doesn't help is when I read, I sometimes skip a couple of words. Like I will skim read a sentence. Like say for example, I'm not big on long wordy descriptions.
Yeah.
So if there's a big paragraph of description, I will skim it and then get onto the action afterwards. But with audiobook, you can't do that. You have to sit and read that description. And I'm like, no, I don't want to sit through a paragraph of how describing a blue flower. It's a blue flower. You can tell I don't like flowery wording.
Oh my god, you would not have you read Strange the Dreamer?
Mate, I DNF'd that. I DNF'd it. 178 pages in, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I tried it physically, I tried it audibly, I tried it physical with the audio on, and I was like, right, I give up. I can't do this. You don't bother asking me anything that happened in those 178 pages, because I didn't take any of it in.
It was a slow start, but as it got going, my god, it just got better and better and better. But I did find that some of her flower writing bordered on slightly pretentious. I'm like, there's no need.
The thing is, I absolutely adore Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I cannot wait to get round to reading the second and third book. But Stranger Dreamer, I had such high hopes for, and I feel like I gave it a good shot. I was almost halfway through, and I was still not taking anything in and bored. Like,
see,
I was like, I'm going to slump myself if I force myself through this.
Don't get me wrong, I like a description, but there's only so many ways to describe a wooden door.
You know what you should never attempt to read? It was the first book I properly DNF'd. Queens of Innis Lear by Tessa Grattan. She spends like 3 pages describing a patch of forest.
Oh, that would be my worst nightmare.
I was like, I can't do this. I was like, no, I'm done. I am done. And I DNF'd that thing.
I have become heavily reliant on audiobooks though, so I need to snap out of it. Like, I will get my Audible credit every month, and for the past 3 months, I've at least gone and purchased 3 more credits. In July, I don't know, in June or May, I think I've purchased 2 lots of 3 credits, because the majority of my TV, I have a TBR with the audiobooks. But for me, it's like, if you get a good narrator, when the emotion is just shown so much more. Like, Joe Jameson can show emotion so well. And like when I'm reading Akamath, like when they say there's a quiver in the voice, they make the voice quiver and they make the emotion just sound so much more. And I'm just sat there like, oh my god, I'm alive.
I don't do audiobooks as it doesn't go in my brain properly. I can't focus. Yeah. Oh. I have that issue sometimes. What was the R for? What I'm really far behind. Okay. Got the other 2 physical books in the Cassidy Blake series. Nice. Ooh. The Skullduggery audiobooks are great with sound effects and music. Ooh, nice. Ooh. If they're big chunky books as well, that's good. Yes. Yeah. Yes. But I want to read so many books. Same. I do this, I kick myself for not reading fast enough. We definitely need to like give ourselves a break.
Yeah.
That sounds like the Smurfs.
What sounds like the Smurfs?
Listening to it on 3.5 speed.
Oh yeah.
I can't go higher than 2. 3.5 seems crazy fast. To be fair, the narrator for the Mad Ship is very slow.
Yes.
And if I'm not reading along with it physically, I will have it on standard for me is 2 speed. I had it on 2 speed and I was like, I'm not taking in what they're saying because they're too slow. And then when I put the book in front of me and was reading along, I was like on the next page. So I was like, right, we're going to crank this speed up. But even without the book in front of me for Mad Ship, I have it on 2.5. And even then, I feel like I could knock it up a little bit more. But most books, I can't do that. I don't usually listen to books on 3.5 speed.
It's the same with Akamath, though. Like, I brought it down to like 1 speed. When I was like showing my friend at work today how quickly I can listen to audiobooks, because she was like, "How can you read that quickly?" I'm like, "Well, this is why." And then I went it right down to 1 speed, and she talked like this. I'm like, oh no.
I can't do it. I can't. Like, the very first audiobook I listened to was Nevernight, and I listened to it on 1 speed, and by the time I listened to my second audiobook, I had to crank it up to 1.5 because I wasn't taking in what was being said.
Yeah, too slow. It just doesn't go in, does it?
I love fairy writing. It's a bit hit and miss for me, to be honest. I was shocked when I opened Audio and saw Audio Plus with the free
I
books and there was a
know.
happy day. I know. I'm like, yes.
Oh,
I'm
That's
so
magic.
excited to take.
Talking of free books, did you know that on Prime you can get free books? You don't need Kindle Unlimited. You can get free books on
reading.
Prime.
Prime reading.
Yeah.
Did you not know that? I've not used it, but I know about it.
I did not know about this until Amazon sent me an email. And I was like...
I've got Kindle Unlimited. I waste my money on shit.
I'm still...
I've got Kindle
I got a 3-month free trial of Kindle Unlimited, and I think I'm on my 3rd month, which means I've got to hurry up and get through the entire 22-book series of Ice Planet Barbarians because I want to read them all. I wish I could slow it down. The slower, the better. When I've tried audiobooks, I do it really slowly, so they sound really drunk and it makes me giggle.
I love this.
That's what 1 speed sounds like to me now.
Yeah.
Same in the Farseer trilogy, even on 2, it's fairly slow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, the Farseer trilogy, my mum's been listening to on Scribd, and on Scribd, on iPhones, you can't go past 2 speed. So when I was listening to Covette and I was reading along with it, I had to open up Safari and listen to it through there so I could bump it up to 3 speed so I could actually read along with it because it was too slow.
See, I've got BookBeat, and BookBeat you can't get any faster than 2 speed.
What speed do you think you taught yourselves? Probably 1 or 1.5. I feel like I'm definitely 1.5 because when I listen back to the voice notes I send Lisa, I have it on 1.5 and my voice doesn't really sound any different. So I talk so fast. I have to always try and remember on lives and on my vlogs and stuff to slow down.
See, I think if I am thinking about something and I don't know where it's going, I end up talking quite slowly. And I normally speak at about like a 1 speed. But when I'm excited and I get into it and I'm like, I could go at like 3 speed. just listen to me organize Disney World and you will be on a whole nother level. I'll be talking at 3 speed at you. You won't understand a word I'm saying, but I'll be speaking at 3 speed for you.
When I finished Acrobat, Becca, what speed was I talking?
Huh?
When I finished Acrobat, what speed?
I had you because I have it set to 1.5. I had to slow you down back to 1 when you had that massive like ramble one when you finished Akamath. So you were clearly talking at 1.5 speed or 2 or something. Completely understandable. Completely understandable.
So many emotions, so many thoughts. I was like, Becca, I need to talk to you. Okay,
let's do another sprint. Because I'm thinking maybe make this the last sprint because I am really tired and I've got to start work at 7 tomorrow.
That will give me a chance to finish Charmcaster.
Yes. So we will make this the last sprint and we'll do half an hour again. Let's see if this will work. Oh, that was really quick. Honestly, when Liv is talking about Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, see you in half an hour. Hello.
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 Oh,
How did you do?
I'm having
Finished.
another 7%.
Huh?
I finished another 7%. I'm 17% way through.
Nice.
Finished.
What did you give it?
Can't give anything less than a 5.
Do you know what? I'm pretty sure Queenslayer was the first one to get a 5-star from me. I think.
I'm
Maybe?
disappointed in you, child.
I'm not sure actually. It's been a while since I read the first couple of books. I read 12% that time.
Wow.
I'm getting really into it, and I've also figured I had to stop myself from reacting because I can read smut and you wouldn't know it. Yet, if I read like fluffy cute scenes, I'm like reacting to it.
Oh,
Things
Akamath.
happened.
I was listening to Akamath whilst I was at my parents' house. I didn't realise the smut just went straight in there. Within like the first 20 pages, it was like smut. And I was trying to keep a straight face. I'm like, I'm with my parents. What? I was like, Mum was like, what are you listening to? What are you reading? I'm like,
I mean, I've been reading fanfic since I was 14, so I just don't have a facial reaction to it anymore.
If I was like, oh, Mum, I'm face smut about some exponential wingspan situation, she'd be like, you are not my daughter. Disowned.
Lisa messaged.
I messaged her, yes.
Okay. Only about 14 pages. Had to give Sammy her tablet.
Oh, Sammy's a nice name.
Finished chapter 4. Woo! So now we can continue this tomorrow. I'm like itching to get back into it because I really enjoyed the first 4 chapters. But yes.
I had all of his, you know, his series, which was like the days of the week.
The Keys to the Kingdom series.
I had that series, but then when I got burgled, it all got stolen.
I still
didn't
have
get to
my
read the
copies.
last 2 days.
I've still got my copies from when I was a kid, and they're a little bit battered. Not too much because this is me, but I love them. And I was watching one of Rose's videos, and she's thinking of like starting to read them once she's finished her reread of the Old Kingdom series, because this is YA, but the Keys to the Kingdom series is middle grade. I think it's middle grade. I read it when I was like middle grade age anyway, but I absolutely love that series and I want to reread because I loved it so much. And I love
I had the Keys, I had that series, and I had the Sabriel, Liriel, and a Balsam one.
The Old Kingdom series.
I had all of them, and I was getting ready to read all of them, and they all got stolen. I've just not replaced them. Jamie.
40 pages. 37 pages of Anne of Green Gables. Did 44 pages that time. Nearly finished. Can't wait to read the second book. Nice. Love Akamath so much. Need to read Akawar. So does Lisa. The Keys to the Kingdom series is in the works.
I was about to say that's what I saw. It was the whole key. I thought I saw it.
Tony, Jamie, my bank balance despises you right now.
I wonder if it's the same covers. I'm gonna have a look.
I had like the old school covers of like when they were all different colours for different days of the week.
They're the ones I've got.
Like, yeah.
Oh no! They've changed the covers.
Oh, they ruined them.
This is the first one.
Oh, that's not middle grade at all.
I mean, they might not be middle grade.
I know, I liked the middle grade feel of the previous ones. The previous ones like really easy to read.
I am genuinely so sad that they've changed the covers of these. Like, I know they tend to change the covers. There's £15 for the 7-book set at the moment in the works. £15 for 7 books.
Tony, why, Jim? Why? I don't. Okay, I'm getting them.
And it's on their website as well.
I'm not a fan of the covers, but I do like the books, and also
I am so glad I still have my books from when I was a kid because those covers are gorgeous and I love them so much.
Well,
loved
some thieves profited from mine.
Loved seeing our main characters from book 1. Yeah, I really loved that. I'm going to message you in a bit about that because I have feelings. But yeah, I'm really enjoying L'Oreal. L'Oreal. I say it L'Oreal. L'Oreal.
I say L'Oreal.
No. Yeah, L'Oreal. That's how I'm gonna say it. Is that a hint? Is that a that you?
My birthday's also in October, Tony. What are you gonna do about that one?
Is that a hint? Because I will buy the series for both of you. Like, that's how much I want people to read this series.
Has he got another book as well?
I have been saying that my mum will like these books since I read them when I was a kid.
Garth Nix has another book though, doesn't he?
He also has Angel Mage, which is I'm not sure if it classes as YA or adult, but that come out a couple of years back. It's good, but it's not my favourite. And then he also last year brought out the Left-Handed Booksellers of London, which I haven't read yet, but I have the gorgeous Lit Joy edition, which I'm hoping to read soon.
He added books to the Old Kingdom. There used to only be 3, didn't there?
Yeah, now there is also Clariel.
6.
So there's Golden Hand, Clariel, and then there's going to be Tercio and Eleanor, which is 1 book that comes out this year.
I'm on his website and the cover's like.
But
I think I sold my copy of the Left-Handed Bookseller.
I'm looking forward to reading it. I got an e-arc of it, but
I need to get it.
I haven't yet read it.
I need to get it. I might just buy all these books and then just do one massive Garth Nix vlog. Hey, tell me what day. Tell me what day it is. And send me your address for no particular reason.
Tony's is the 20th.
Does she have a wish list?
She does have a wish list, I think. I've got so many people's wish lists saved that I'm like, wait, does she? Pretty sure she does. Yes.
My wish list is growing on Amazon.
Same.
Have you got that Amazon wish list total on your browser? Don't get it. Makes you feel a bit shit. Mine's like £8,000 worth of books on there.
See, I have 2 wish lists that are public. I've got my bookish one, which is the one that's linked everywhere. And then I've got my non-bookish one, which is the one that my family have. Which has like a mix of like, it's got a couple of Funkos, it's got some clothes, it's got a game on it, or a couple of games. It's got like loads of different things like that. Yeah, we do all have wish lists now, including my dad. My dad has a wish list. My dad, who doesn't do technology, we made him make a wish list. I loved Left-Handed Booksellers. I got an e-arc too, though I need to get a physical copy. I got the e-arc and I haven't read it yet. Even though I really want to, it just hasn't happened yet because I have many books that I really want to get to and it hasn't happened yet.
See, all my books on my wish list.
Yes, she does have 2. She has a diamond dart one and a book. You can't see that. Ooh. She has 2.
Share. You've got my WhatsApp, just share them. Send them my way.
Okay, my brother's not got an Amazon wish list. Well,
You're not part of the family then, are you?
Sort it out, Scott.
Yeah, I've got private wish lists that are just for me, like my clothes, like stuff that I want for my house and stuff. But I've got a bookish wish list and like a different wish list as well. But all the books on my wish list, like I would never expect other people to get, they're on there because I want them. And at some point in my life, I'm going to get through to buy them all. Do you know what I mean? Whether that be if I win the lottery and just buy the whole 8 grand without in one. Because I would do that. I would actually do that.
I'm going to show you my wish lists.
If I won a substantial amount of money on the lottery, I would buy a house, pay my sister's mortgage off, and if I had a decent enough left over, which if I won a lot, it'd be all right, I would make myself a library in my home, and I would buy my full wish list, and that would be my life.
So I have my normal public wish list. I then have Christmas prezzies, cosplays, Disney bounds, my private wish list, which are just things that I, for myself. Then I have my shopping list and my public wish list, which I don't really use, really.
You have a wish list,
I can see you already answered this.
You were chatting. Didn't want to interrupt you. I like buying people stuff. People, I know people's say, oh, you don't need to buy me anything. I just like buying people things, and I just buy people things. It doesn't need to be birthday either. Randomly, just send Becca a necklace.
I do that sometimes.
The thing is, when you add stuff to people's wish list, you can also buy them things that are not on their wish list, which I love.
I did that with Helen at I don't think it was at Christmas, but I had bought her the Christmasaurus, and she read it and loved it and said she wanted to get the sequel. So I went onto her wish list, added a book from her wish list, and then added the Christmasaurus and the Winter Witch, and just got her both. I was like, I'm getting you both these books.
Never used to be able to do that. I love that you can do that now, because I think I think about Becca something off her wish list, and I added some chocolates in as well. I just and the same with Liam. I bought him I bought him a book, and then I bought him a big box of the bags of chocolate. But there was a box of bags of chocolate.
Yeah.
Eat these while you read.
Yeah, I only have one public wish list. The rest are all private. But I just have a load of wish lists because I like to categorize what I need to buy.
Oh my god!
I have 2 public. One of my public ones is just called wish list, and then which is the one my family has, and then the other one is the bookish wish list. But I have I only have 2 private ones.
How do you categorize things?
We will be cosplaying in Yalk.
Do you want to see the dress I'm wearing?
What are you cosplaying as?
We're both going as variants of Loki.
So
different outfits.
The dress I want to get.
This is her one.
Wow, that is stunning.
So that dress, and then I want to get this under boob corset as well. Go on top of it.
I have not decided yet on my Loki outfit, but I know I want to do a Loki variant cosplay. But I'm also possibly I'm still undecided on the exact ones, but I feel like I should do my 13th Doctor one because I spent a lot of money in that cosplay and I've only worn it twice.
Are you cosplaying every day?
Yeah.
Is this a thing? Yeah. Oh, can I do it?
Yeah. So these are the horns that I'm getting. I managed to find a Sylvie one, but with 2.
Oh, okay.
Because as much as I like the Sylvie one horn, I wanted 2 horns if I'm going full glam, but I didn't want the full Loki helmet because I don't think that would go.
Can I do your makeup?
I mean, if you want to do my makeup, yes.
Can we do a green look?
Yes.
That'd be it. Oh my god, makeup.
I
Yes.
love wearing green eyeshadow because where I have green eyes, it just makes them pop even more.
Oh, I would love to do glossy makeup. Please let me do it because I love it.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you know how to do
Gorgeous.
like Disney
Gorgeous.
princess looks? Thank you.
Yes, I'm a qualified makeup artist. I don't wear makeup at all, but yes.
Because I'm also hoping to do. I know I'm doing Sleeping Beauty. I've got the pink dress, so I'm doing that one day, and then I'm also hopefully doing Elsa. I've managed to find the adventure dress for under 50 quid. I'm like, yes.
We're not doing that until a winter one, though, right?
Well,
Because I don't want to wear that outfit in summer, please. No. Plus, we only have 3 days.
I know.
Also, there was another one we said we wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember. The one that I was toying with was doing Morrigan from Akatar.
Yeah. Because I was
thinking about doing the red dress from Moore from the Court of Nightmares.
You stole my cosplay.
We've been planning. Do you know what? We've been planning Moore and Feyre for about 2 years, and it's not happened. And then, like, because obviously I'd be able to do Feyre because of, well, not my hair right now, but my natural hair colour. If we ever see that again, I'd be able to do Feyre. And I wouldn't have to worry about wearing a wig or anything.
Dress.
I love that. I love that.
So I might do that, Becca, instead of doing Elsa, and we'll save Elsa for the winter one. Elsa and Anna for the winter one.
I'm gonna have ginger hair again then, and I'm gonna have to dye my hair back to ginger before next July. Although to be fair, that was my plan anyway because I wanted to have red hair by the time I go to Florida.
So. Are you doing Feyre then next July? Would you do Feyre if I did Morgan?
Yeah. And then I can be Ginger 13th Doctor again. I like being Ginger 13th Doctor. It's the only way the Doctor's ever going to be Ginger. I still am thinking maybe doing Ariel because I want to do the blue dress for Ariel, but we'll see. But I've just realised I've still got Rose comment on here. Yeah, love buying people's stuff.
I love seeing people's reactions. It's just great. And it's just like, yeah, people are so grateful. I'm just like, happy thoughts.
I don't wear makeup either, particularly mascara, because my eyelashes are too long. See, I love wearing makeup. This is like a rare occurrence, me not wearing makeup. I mean, in my vlogs, I like never have makeup on in my vlogs. But all my other videos, I usually have some form of makeup. But it's just been one of those days where I can't be bothered to put makeup on.
If you look back on my Instagram and on my videos on my channel, I did actually do a few tutorials on my Instagram. I did like loads of different makeup looks. I did one where I pinned Mickey on my eye. I don't know why. I had like Mickey Mouse on my eye.
So I like makeup and I like wearing.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
I like wearing makeup, but I never get the motivation to do makeup, if that makes sense. It's kind of, I only really do it for special occasions if I'm going out or if I'm going to a convention or something. Otherwise,
do you know what I love? I love the way Spoops does her makeup for her like sit down videos and stuff. It always looks so good, especially when she did it for like book covers and stuff. And I was like, yes.
I used to do my makeup like that every single day. I used to get up early, especially to do my makeup like that.
3 years ago, I would not have left my house without makeup on unless I was hungover. And now I just genuinely don't care. I don't care. But yeah. Anyway.
So I don't know if you can see. Can you see where am I looking? Like,
ooh,
that was Mickey that I did on my eyeball.
I'm going to hire you to do my cosplay makeup.
And then I did that one.
Can I hire you to do my cosplay makeup?
That was one of my favorite. Oh, that was a Halloween look.
That looks cool. My mum would love to do
I am going to need to hire
cosplay.
you to do my cosplay makeup. Because
Don't have to hire me. Do it. I'll do it. I love doing people's makeup. That is one thing I miss about being a makeup artist. I love doing other people's makeup. When it came to like doing my own makeup, I'm just like, get bothered. But making people's faces up and like seeing like the way the face light up and it's like, oh, it's great. Love it.
Okay, I am gonna have to say goodnight now because I'm very tired and I've got a very early start tomorrow. But thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on Sunday for more sprints at midday.
I'll be in the comments as always.
Yes. But thank you and good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.